Greetings, Dapperlings, and welcome back to Rimworld, and of course to the colony of Dapperton, where our colonists are slowly putting everything back in order following the recent raid. Now, I've done a couple of things off camera. Mostly I've worked through the list of job priorities and just tidied it up in a couple of places. I won't go over everything, but generally I've got most of the important jobs with someone who's very specifically going to be doing that job from now on, and I've tidied up the priorities to give preference to the people with the most skill, but then also allow people who just have a passion for that particular task to do it sometimes, because kind of playing the long game there with regards to making sure that someone who's eventually going to be very good at it gets a chance to get that good. I've also gone through restrictions and tidied this up a lot. Everyone is now getting 6 hours of sleep, 2 hours of joy, 8 hours of enforced work, and then a lot of free time to kind of tend to their needs and do what they think is the best thing that they could do. Oh, my lord. Hello? What have we got here then? Boarskin. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. There we are. That cargo pod can go. Additionally, I've got everyone with 2 hours of joy, and where possible, I've linked them with at least one other person. Unfortunately, Archibald, a bit of a lone wolf, doesn't really like people, is going to hang out by himself, really. But we have Keegan and Tamiz spending a little bit of time together, and Willow, Tara, and Tynan spending a little bit of time together. And speaking about Tynan, this is the second, or well, a third recording set, I suppose you could say, if you include the first episode, which was recorded on its own. So I've had a chance now to go over a couple of the comments people have been given, and some of the stuff that I've done has been as a result of those comments. But also, I've had a chance to look over the last uploaded video and pick out someone at random who has commented on that video to get Tynan's name. So here we go. It was Bad Blanket. Well done, Bad Blanket. There we are. Right, so, how's everyone doing? I think Tami's just taking some time out, relaxing socially. Oh, that's fantastic. We've got a couple of things built. I have implemented a couple of ideas. Currently, I'm waiting on this vent to be built. Then I'm going to get rid of this and probably put a heater in this room, and that can help out there. I've also queued up sterile tiles in this area there. Hopefully that is going to help. In fact, let's speed up time a little bit. There's no reason for us to be waiting. Now, actually, thinking about it, I have had quite a lot of suggestions to check this out. No, I don't want to suspend, I want the details. Now, generally speaking, I'd rather not use meat in the simple meals. Just use vegetables for this. Animal products, yeah, use unfertile eggs if you've got any. That's fine. But generally speaking, with simple meals, they take 10 product, either 10 meat or 10 vegetable, and produces a simple meal. Doesn't really give a moodlet or anything like that. Doesn't give a debuff or a positive. And it's, you know, kind of okay with nutrition 0.5. Fine meals, however, are very, very different. If we look at fine meals, that gives... we'd need 5 meat and 5 vegetable. You need the both. It will give better nutrition and it'll give a moodlet. So it's a lot more efficient. And then the lavish meals, not so. Actually, lavish meals apparently are pretty bad in terms of efficiency versus the amount of resources that go into it, the amount of work time, and the amount that it helps out with. So we'll generally just be hoping to keep that going. Now, a lot of people have been telling me that I should butcher raider corpses. I refuse. I'm not going to butcher the raiders. I'm certainly not going to feed them to our animals. Or maybe if they were starving. If I'd noticed it, I probably would have. I'll be honest. I probably would have. But, generally speaking, I'm going to try and avoid that. This is Dapperton. Not Dark Avax Fungin. Let's see. We'll get a little bit more mining done. Now, Tynan actually worked out to be a very, very good miner when I was looking at his stats. Much better than our other miners, so hopefully that'll help out there. We also want to get some proper tiling. No, not gold tile. We'll have some paved tiles at the front, I think. There we go. Paved tiles around the place, generally. Some paved tiles there as well, in these little nooks where we're going to be having all of our fighting going on. Now, I could position our solar panels so much better than I currently have, and I probably will in time. But for now, I'm going to leave it as is, honestly. We'll also bring this up. I want to draw that out as well. Generally, not an amazing area, I agree. But this is more, in my mind, a temporary area that we will later expand upon. And we'll grab concrete and build that out around there as well. There we go. That should be nice down here. We'll also have the concrete going all the way up there. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, there we go. That should make moving around the colony a lot easier for our colonists. Tamiz is hauling things. I've got hauling as... well, it's not particularly a high priority for anyone, honestly. Maybe if you've got nothing better to do, you can haul as a high priority. But we definitely have a few things we want to do. I wouldn't mind you being hunted. Thank you. Oh dear. They will prepare for a while and then attack. Okay, what have they got? They've got guns. Got a long-range gun as well. Okay. Oh, wow, they're right next to us. Okay, well, we can't wait for that, I'm afraid. Is everyone here? They should be. Good. Let's get everyone together around there. That's right. Just get all down. I know. That's just going to have to sit there for now. Ah, scallywags are all over there. That's going to be annoying. Okay, well, if we can get everyone over here, they may be out of sight, out of mind of the enemy. Get over here. There we go. Right. Okay, let's slow down time. We want Tamiz around here. Keegan... Archibald. I want Bad Blanket and Keegan over there, ready to move out. Bad Blanket, I'm going to need you down there, actually. Archibald as well. Willow of Terror, I meant to say. Right, get into position. There we go. That's what we need. Right, now Keegan and Bad Blanket are going to make a run over there once I get the opportunity to. Oh, it looks like Lucas is taking steady aim. Right, Bad Blanket, you're up. Move out to about there. Keegan. Actually, I want Bad Blanket there. Keegan, you move around behind if you can. There we go. Now, we've got to remember that Bad Blanket actually enjoys getting hurt, so... you get to get a little bit closer than everyone else. There we go. I'm not doing too badly. How I wish I had a shield for Keegan. Right, there's a lot going on over here. I'm going to have Keegan make a move, if you can, down to this point. Going to be jumping between points of cover as much as I possibly can. Archibald, time for you to move up. Willow of Terror, same for you. Let's get you down there while Keegan is distracting them. Because Keegan would be very, very vulnerable if he actually attacked Gerber there. Hope that Keegan has got good cover for now. That has bought everyone a little bit more time. Fantastic. Ooh, Willow of Terror, how badly are you hurt? Left arm, gunshot. Left radius shattered. You should be okay. Alright, Tamiz, let's move you forward. Let's get you down a little bit closer. Bad Blanket, let's get you down there. Keegan, you're just going to be a beautiful distraction. That's right, shoot your friends in the back. I approve of this. I approve of it enormously. Alright, there they go. They may be making a run for it in a moment. Yes, I think they are. Alright, Keegan, now is your chance. Go in a melee attack. There we go. Keegan's still behind decent cover at the moment as well. Let's see, how are you doing? You've got a bruise and a cracked rib. They, bloodlust trivial, cataracts left and right eye, frail torso, gunshot wound, 2 knife wounds, a gunshot wound in the lung. Wow, okay, that's not good for you. They're down. Well done, Keegan. Don't want them getting out of there. Attack. Bad Blanket, get down there. You guys, get down there right now. Tamiz, go for them, please. Keegan should be able to take them out if we're lucky. Don't shoot Bad Blanket. Oh, that was silly of me. Did anyone survive? I don't think anyone survived. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, Keegan, how are you doing for health there? You're probably a little bit hurt. You've got a bruised right hand, a bruise on your torso, and a cracked rib. Willow of Terror, did you get any more hurt? No, you're generally okay, but I imagine you're going to be making a beeline for the bedroom there. We want them captured. Tamiz, could you do that for me? Capture Pete. Is anyone else alive? No. Right, what are you like, Pete? Let's have a look at you. Got a decent skill of shooting. Oh, wow. You're incapable of intellectual, caring, social, artistic, cooking, cleaning, or plant work. Yeah. I don't think we actually want to save him. I know. That's terrible of me to say. But it is also true. There we go. Let's grab all of this. We want the medicine. That is very, very nice. Grab that. Grab all of these. You had some silver on you. Fantastic. I want silver. Right, okay. There we go. And Bad Blanket's already taken care of Keegan. Oh, fantastic, Bad Blanket. I approve enormously. Let's check out Bad Blanket. How you doing? Sorry, Keegan. Very well done. And apparently, you're back on your feet. Oh, wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Actually, could you... Oh, could you prioritize... I would like it to be butchered. Would someone please store the corpse? Let's see. Come on, someone's got to take care of this. You're not a hauler, that's fine. Please, can you at least prioritize it? Yes, there we go. Get that indoors. There we go. In fact, we kind of want everything prioritized and moved indoors, really. Keegan, I would much prefer you to move these indoors so they don't spoil. We've got a lot of vegetation out here, and that would be so much better for us to have inside. Unfortunately, everything else is going to be made first. Oh well, the sterile floors will be really nice for us to have at the very least, and we've got quite a few of them already done, actually. That kind of snuck up on me a bit there. Oh, hello. We've got some visitors. Oh, I didn't notice the message come through. Silly me. There we go. You can stand around in our very, very small little field there. We're going to need a better field soon, I fancy. I really would like it if more of this stuff could be hauled in. Well done on burying them. I approve. This is the right thing to do. I would like you to be hunted, though. And I know this is potentially terribly bad. But we'll see. There we go. And more work being done. Okay, so not too bad on the whole. Got a load of these things down here. Can I tame you? I think we need to make a pasture. We need to make a little place that I can have for my tamed animals. Let's have a look. Furniture, structures. Have I got like fences or something? Miscellaneous. Multi-analyze. Wow. These are different. Vitals monitor. Increases patient treatment quality. Needs to be placed adjacent to a medical bed. Ooh, one medical bed can be linked to only one vitals monitor. Tool cabinet. Increases work speed. Needs to be placed near workbench. Alright. That's actually all remarkably awesome in every measurable way. Joy. Still got the same things for Joy. Production. Oh well, we don't really have a proper zone, I guess, but that's okay. We'll go for wooden walls again then. And I would like to build a kind of a pasture around here, perhaps. Just something to prevent them being badly wounded, I guess. And then we'll make an allowed area. Actually, if we're just making an allowed area, I would want some sort of storage for... I'd want somewhere that I could grow plants. I believe there is a specific plant that we can grow that is feed for animals. So let's actually have a look at that. If we make a giant growing area, go in here, potato plant. Oh, actually, stop. Turn that off, please. Get. Yes, that's right. Okay, we'll make this giant growing area, and I would like this to be, where is it? Hay grass. Now, I believe that hay grass is basically like fodder and feed, you know, the normal sort of stuff that you'd feed a herbivore. Obviously, that won't help us in any way for our carnivorous animals, but that should help us a little bit. Right then, Pete. Let's have a look at you, prisoner. Recruitment difficulty. I mean, we could just release them. I'm not sure. I really don't think we want them, though. That's honestly the issue there. They're just not particularly good. You've been a naughty boy. We're going to send you back to your colony with the sound telling off. We'll extol the virtues of Dapperton. Then we're going to strip you, stick you on a donkey with a weird mask, and then give it a good pelt in the direction of your hometown. Release. Go on then. Someone let him out. Tamise, release Pete. Don't let Pete take his stuff back. Oh, damn it, Pete. Go. Get out of here. Scallywag. If you'd killed any of us, though, it would be a different matter. But I expect you to go back and tell a story of how dapper we are. Also, of the fact we soundly thrashed you. And then you were such a non-threat, we released you. That's right. There we go. We've got a decent bit of food in there at the moment. We've got some more visitors. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm happy for some more visitors. We definitely need more mining going on, though. So let's get that on the go as well. Just slowly burrow through this area. And then I think we're going to start on this pasture idea. So I'm going to want something about this big, I would say. Yeah, something like this. And draw that out down there as well. Now, I don't want this to have a roof over it. Expand no roof area. This should not be roofed in. I want this to be open to the sky so that our plants will grow properly. And, of course, so that we can have our animals in there. Structures. We'll just go with a regular door for this one. There we go. That should be plenty good. Also, how about we get all of this bloody stuff hauled out? I have checked. You are set to take all of this stuff to the dump. Don't pretend. I checked. There we go. Scallywags. Trying to confuse me. Now, another good idea was to actually link up the various batteries with switches. And I actually really did like that idea. So we're going to go ahead and create a switch here and there that will allow us to hook up the different batteries together, which will in turn then allow us to, for example, here the batteries are down, but I could hook it up to these ones and it wouldn't be as much of an issue. So we'll have a switch perhaps, let's say here. Then we'll connect these with power conduits. And then try to go through the walls where possible. There we are. Then we want something similar over here. And then running all the way along. We'll have a switch right there as well. That way we're going to be able to feed this energy into the whole network. Once that's done, actually let's toggle that power on. It's going to require a little bit more work on my part to keep everything in line and working the way I want it to work. Make sure that none of the batteries are getting over full, or that any very important batteries get drained. But I think on the whole it should be okay. There we go. Generally things seem to be moving along fairly well. We've got our vent. Fantastic. That means we can deconstruct this. Let's get rid of that then. Now, what temperature is this being kept to? 24 degrees. Yeah, that's roughly where I've set all of the coolers. As much as I don't like heat that high, it's tolerable. I just get a bit hot. I don't like it. But it's far from, you know, heat stroke sort of levels. So, well, maybe for me it isn't. But for these normal people, it's far from heat stroke levels. So we'll keep the coolest we're going to try to maintain is 24 degrees. That is, the cooler is going to bring it down if it's above that. However, we'll have a heater in a couple of the rooms, and the heaters try to maintain 18 degrees, or should be. So there's a habitable range of, well, you know, a comfortable range that I'm setting up between 18 and 24 degrees, which I'm hoping my colonists will be okay with. So that should pull down the power consumption that we're seeing, because it is fairly high on the whole. Did we kill that boomalope in the end? Not actually sure that we did. There's a couple of boomalope down there. We could try and take out the muffalo, but I'm not entirely sure that that would be a good idea. Now, the muffalo as herbivores, I'm going to assume, don't actually need me to feed them meat. I imagine for the muffalo, it'll be a case of feeding them vegetables. A rhinoceros? A rhinoceros? Tame it! Oh. Cancel. 2% chance. Yeah, that's not... How about you? Will you cause craziness? I hope not. But I want that rhinoceros. I really do. I want a war rhinoceros, damn it! I was denied it in one of my Dwarf Fortress Let's Plays. I will not be denied again. Bad blanket. You're not a constructor. Tamiz, are you going to take care of that? I would like it if someone could. Keegan, could you please prioritize working on this? Because currently we're paying energy to keep that room. There we go. Did Tamiz try and tame that and fail? I'm not sure. But we want to have manage an area. Area 1, animal area 1. Can we manage this? Is there a certain way of me setting that up? Let's get rid of that. Okay, new animal area. But where is it? Is the question. Perhaps it's under restrictions. Manage areas. Area allowed home. Unrestricted. I do not see how to paint these areas. Let me have a look through here. So the allowed area. Ah, there we are. Okay. So this is animal area 1. They're allowed to be in here. Or at least the herbivores. The ones that we're going to restrict there. And that should all be rather glorious if you ask me. Now this is set up to transfer power. So all we need to do is get this last little bit of power set up. And we've got plenty of metal over here to do it with as well. So that shouldn't be too hard. There we go. Let's get a little bit more mined as well. And also, we've got loads of metal down here that we can cut into. Right, there we go. That should actually cut down on our power usage a little bit. And looks like this is set up. Oh, dear. Are these all now feeding into each other? Yes, it is. Looks like it all is. That's actually pretty awesome. Okay. They're actually slowly storing more as well. Connected rate stored. I think it's draining it out into these other batteries right now. Yes, generally it looks like the power is currently now moving around the system, which is a little bit better for us. This one, I don't think this one needs any more power, so we're going to actually toggle this one. I don't need that activated, and I'm a little bit worried that these ones are kind of getting over full, so I want to try and let this shunt across a little bit more first. Let's make sure that's all set up correctly. It is. Okay, everything seems to be okay on the whole. Let's make sure this one is down to 18 degrees. There we go. So that, on the whole, has set things up fairly well, I feel. The next thing we really want to do then is to have a power switch near all of our turrets. So, for example, a switch there. Draw up that. We'll also have a switch down here, running off this central one, I suppose. Or I could use this switch for it, actually. Yes, actually, that might be... No. We'll do it like this instead. So I have another switch there, and then we'll have a last switch down here. Now the idea is going to be that these are going to allow me to hook up all of these 3 positions with automated turrets, and that I'll be able to toggle the power to them. Right now, for example, I want that power turned off, and then build ourselves a steel improvised turret. Ah, damn it. No, it's not what I want. Okay, apparently I have placed this in the wrong place, perhaps? Is that how that works? Maybe the switches need to be further back. Okay, well I can certainly work with that. Let me deconstruct these switches then. I've not really tried building the switches that close to the turrets before, so I wasn't quite certain how that would all work. So we're going to need to put the switches... well, in this case then, we may as well use... Let me get rid of all of that, actually. We may as well use this middle switch here for that one. But the others can all have a dedicated switch a little bit further back. So, for example, a switch there. That should work okay. So we'll have a switch here. That one will work as is. A switch there. Then run these power conduits all the way up. That should be fine. Okay, right. Well, we are getting the very, very beginnings of some security features set up. We've paved this area, so it's actually a lot easier for our colonists to walk around within the area of the colony. We've even designed and designated a small area to keep some livestock in. We will be able to feed them just regular vegetables if we need to, at least the herbivores. But it's probably going to take us a little while before we actually manage to tame one. I imagine when we do, we'll be able to actually start harvesting it for resources of various types, and all will be well. Really, solar flare, you scallywag. Just as I was about to set up some automated energy drinking defenses. Well. But that's going to be it from me for now. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode and will be joining me for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.